All right, so today I got something super special. We're gonna talk about pearl scale Ginrin first.
All right, pearls.
Yeah, so pearls. So you got diamonds, which are ladies' best friends, and they're also big fans of pearls, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So these are definitely a lady's coin. Pearl scales are bred by only 2 different breeders in the whole world right now.
No kidding.
Kase and my main man, Sekiguchi. Sekiguchi's my good friend, and every year he saves some very, very special pearl scales for me and sends them out my way.
So if there's only 2 guys doing it, they're not very hard. They're not easy to come by, huh?
Yeah, they're very, very, very rare. Very rare.
Well, what a treat.
And so Sekiguchi, he does some of the coolest pearl scales. He does them all on this, what we call Jinbei Sankei bloodline, which is also a very old traditional type Sankei.
Okay.
But what you want to look at is how on each scale, there's like a droplet of silver on each scale. So it looks like a pearl
Right.
floating on each scale.
It really does. They're very, the diamond ones, or the ones that look like a splash of rays, they're pretty erratic, spontaneous, never know what to expect. But these are really
Very uniformed and strategic, so
Yeah.
to speak. It's interesting. So this particular farm, Sekiguchi, right now is very, very famous for their Showa, right? That's what the 2 sons enjoy breeding. That's their passion. But their father made their farm famous for these pearl scales. So they continue to breed them as remembrance, and so they don't want to ever lose this bloodline. So they feel obligated to breed these koi every year.
and hopefully they go on for generations and generations.
Exactly.
So you say it's rare. Only 2 people are doing it. When did this come out? Is this new or is it old? Or
We see evidence of pearl scales in the early 60s, but Sekiguchi really sort of nailed it, quote unquote, in the late 60s.
in the late '60s, and then no one else has come up with breeders from them, or
No, not really, not really.
is he just not letting them out, or what?
No, he lets them out. I think Kase is the other guy who does them, and they sort of, it looks like they have an agreement between each other because Kase focuses on non-gosanke, so very like a unusual type koi, where Sekiguchi really focuses on this variety.
Wow, that's a nice arrangement.
Yeah.
So as this fish gets larger, does that pearl, those little uniform droplets, does it tend to stay? I mean, we don't have any adults to look at, right?
Correct.
So what can we expect from one of these guys?
So
as they get older?
specifically, pearl scales tend to get a little bit faded out as the fish get older. So in this particular variety, I like to keep them small, and that's what made Diamond or Dia Ginrin so popular, because that very, very strong sunburst effect of Ginrin really, really lasts on a bigger koi.
On the bigger fish, yeah.
So naturally, we should probably talk about that next.
Yeah, let's move to those guys.
Yeah, go ahead and let those guys go.
Okay.